on now. Okay.
All right, y'all. We are live. We finally got
did it.
We're changing camera angles and everything. We're live now. How's it going?
If y'all only knew what was happening behind the scenes. I don't know because I'm leaning in.
But why are you leaning into the camera? It's not like I need more.
Because I'm feeling that I want to be closer to them.
Welcome in to Live with Keisa and Joe. Hey, we're down right here. Coffee, filter coffee for all of y'all.
Yes.
Hey, I haven't even tasted, but they got our favorite drink already ready for us this morning.
Filter Coffee Parlor. If you all have never checked them out, listen, all you have to say is one thing.
What that?
And that is the International House of Pancakes.
Yes, it's right next to it.
It's right next to it. It's a pancake spot on the south side. So you all come down and kind of hang out with us. So we are here today.
What's going on, baby girl? You know, the first show, what time, how late are we? But you know something, we can do this on our own show. But you know,
yeah, well, it is our show. Hold on. Let's see. 10:18. For something.
Wow.
CP time to the whole next level.
Hey, but we're not going to do it. But today, honestly, we had to get some things situated and connection and all of that stuff. Even though we were here early, it still took us a lot of time. But guess what? We're here now.
Yeah, we're doing it now.
Welcome into the first episode. We were live with Keisa and Joe in the building. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. You guys can hear us. If you can't hear us, let us know. But I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah.
You got your microphone on?
I do have my microphone on. I know it's shocking, but it's there. It was hidden. Yeah, there you go. This wireless microphone.
All right, sounds good. So, Keisa, how you been doing?
I've been doing really good, actually.
What you been hearing about the show? Everybody's been liking the show. What we've been doing so far, the advertisement and stuff?
So with the advertisement, it's funny that you asked that, but I have a lot of my friends who have seen us and they said, you know what, that looks really fun with what you all are doing. And by the way that we're interacting with each other, they said they wanted to basically see what we had going on and what we were going to do.
Coffee.
What is that?
It's salt on this thing. This thing is fine.
Is it? It looks so good. It looks so good.
You know, this is our producer right here because
he's in the background. Clifford. Shout out to Clifford. Wait, Clifford. Do not call him nephew. Okay. Hey, nephew. So they will know that you're in the building. Come on, let's do a virtual bump.
There you go.
Boom. And you know, and you know what I have seen with other shows. So if we really want to make him a part of the show, I promise you, I was watching a podcast yesterday.
Oh Lord,
and
yeah. Already with these answers on the show.
But this was is that all right, nephew? Is that good? Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, I promise you, they had the producer who was in the background yelling at the people or talking to the people off camera, and it worked. I mean, I heard everything he was saying, and it worked. So if nephew has anything to add, nephew can just yell across.
All right. Hey, y'all, welcome into
the show. Man. Our rules. What's your shirt say? Our show, our rules, our time.
That ain't what my is. My motto say, my life, my choice, my time. That's the motto, okay?
But for the show. Y'all, it's so good to see you all. And you know, the funny thing is, you know, the thing that you do when you get in this space, y'all, you know, one of the things that we're endeavoring to do some things differently. I will say that. So you get into things like this, Joe, you don't ever really know. You kind of have to feel it out. But the thing that I at least will applaud you and I for initially is at least jumping out into that space.
For sure.
So, you know, we definitely wanted to do a podcast, but, you know, it really kind of changes the atmosphere when you really come into a setting like this, because guess what? You kind of have the ambiance of the folks who are in the background over there enjoying coffee. You've got the baristas in the back, you know, preparing coffee for us as well. So taking along the whole environment of everything. So it kind of gives you this nice morning talk, friendly.
So this is going to be the morning show for you guys, especially on Wednesday. So I want y'all to know there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
See, we are the odd couple, and we're out to prove to America. This is what we're going to prove.
Come on, tell them, help us out.
That friends can actually be friends. A man can be a friend with a woman without. We're gonna prove that.
The computer gave you a thumbs up when you said that. Men and women can be friends. You know, that was one of the things that I commented on Cam Newton when Cam Newton basically got on social media, which I love Cam. I think Cam is a very smart business guy. He has his own podcast, but he gets on there and he talks his trash. Okay, so when you talk your trash,
but I think what he said was actually correct.
You do.
Most men want to. They wait for the slip so they can slide. That is the case. Most men.
Interesting.
But slide with you.
I know.
Like you like that.
No, we don't like each other like that.
I like you, but I don't love you. I'm just being honest. So,
right. It's
okay.
I don't. That's
beautiful?
Good. Yes.
but we're gonna be friends.
We're friends. We are.
Yeah,
we are.
Be friends.
And look, Ben, that's our pact. Because listen, I do believe that men and women can work together as friends. I don't believe there has to be any hanky panky or any sort of crazy.
But
thing
I am
going
getting in a lot of trouble with you from the streets, though. Just so you know, there are women that think you are, So go ahead and clear it up for me, please.
Let me go ahead and help you out.
Yeah, go ahead and clear me up.
Joe is my friend.
Okay.
Joe is my brother.
Yeah.
We have conversations.
Yeah.
But the conversations are about business.
Yeah.
The conversations are about how we can put this
Tell
podcast
them,
together, how we can come together,
Tell
and
them,
how we can join our talents, and how we can be a blessing to you all. That's what we are trying to do here in these streets. So let me go ahead and clear this up, ladies. If he wants to be available and single and date,
wait,
he's able to do.
Hold on, stop. Don't be doing all that. What the hell? Oh, wait a minute. Stop the show. Don't speak out the advertising me now. Okay? I'm single. I don't want nobody.
You don't want anybody.
I don't want anybody. Just
I tried.
Listen.
But I want y'all to know I'm not the one. Look, I've got somebody commenting on there. I should have worn my glasses so I can't see you if you're commenting on the show though.
I got
Will you help me? Okay.
See?
Look, he's got glasses on. So wait, I have to clean them because they are a little dirty.
I have to give me my damn glasses. Let's see. You can't black folks. Real talk.
No, you're my brother. I'm your sister. Oh, hey, Stephanie.
I brought glasses for you. I have them in my pocket just in case.
They were just a little scruffy. It's all right. A little scruffy. It's okay. You good?
Drop your show out for Joe Lock show so they can see you.
Huh? Okay. So they can drop my show out.
Yeah. Tell them the show.
Oh, say that one more time. Oh,
he's telling you how to produce. So this is the Keisa and Joe. So then all of a sudden you're gonna have to also for you guys to know that the Joe Lock show will still exist. We're teaching them how to do these podcasts.
Thank you.
We're teaching them how to do this. That's our producer in the background. Okay. So I am Joe Lock for the Joe Lock show, but now we have the show this morning. So we're gonna be doing every Wednesday the Keisa and Joe show. And coming up very, very, very soon, there's gonna be a
podcast that I am producing called Evolve. Yay! Evolve.
And I'm just going to ask on air, can I be a guest at some point in time on the show now?
Bet. Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Bet. Most definitely.
I'm just saying.
And you know what? Interesting thing about that, because, we, Joe and I make it, no secret that we're in our 50s. We're in the 50 and Fabulous Club, okay? Right. And not knocking any other age group, but, the thing that I have learned in my life, I in another part of what I do, I'm a life coach, and I have a strong bent toward helping people understand and embrace change.
Do you?
I do. That and if there has been a theme, in my life, it's change. I've had more change than I'm comfortable with.
Y'all, let me tell you something. We were talking earlier this morning, and for the first time in a long time, we had an awkward ass conversation. I ain't gonna say what it was about, but it was the first time we got into a fight.
It wasn't a fight.
It was a fight, but it wasn't a fight. It was awkward.
Was it?
So, but she said change. So I guess you helped us to. Do we get to the change? Mm-hmm. You probably gave me a hug when I saw you. So I don't know, y'all. We may not be over. I
forgot. Yeah, but I was kind of running in and kind of on whatever. No. But let me tell you something. Part of my evolving, you talk about being 50 and fabulous. Part of my evolving at this point in my life is understanding that the challenges are going to come. Like back in the day, I would have been really like immature. I would have, had like, maybe attitudinal. But y'all, I'm 51. If you and I are not better than being able to talk to one another, that's part of Keisa's evolving. So if you have an issue, listen to me, I'm being honest with you, and I'm being straight up. And ladies, you have an issue, you have the attitude and all that kind of stuff. I'm just not there anymore, Joe. I'm not. I'm ready for you. You can tell me your truth. And trust me, I've been that chick. I've been that chick who has had an issue or, who's had an attitude. And I'm going to be honest with you. What happens, I think, when you get to this point is you get tired of certain things. And I literally became tired of losing relationships over misunderstandings. I'm very honest. About how I feel. But I'm always the person who's going to be able to extend the olive branch, because what I've learned and what COVID taught me is that we're losing so many people. We've lost so many people. So many people had dreams. So many people went to bed with the idea they were going to come up and go about their daily life, and they're not here anymore. So for me, it's not worth, because this is what I understand. I expect challenges. I expect conflict. You and I are we have two different viewpoints. We have two different
I'm so happy
histories.
God didn't evolve her because he didn't evolve me. God still hashtag black working on my black ass. I'm just being honest.
No, I'm
She's the
serious.
Bible thumper. I'm just being honest. All that stuff she's talking.
Bible thumper. No, I'm being
Listen, I'm gonna
serious.
cuss you out. Okay, just understand that.
I'm not. I am evolving. Hence the name of my show. I'm evolving.
Hey.
I need to be a yoga instructor like out in Malibu, California, because I have this little Zen thing about me that's very peaceful. So sing.
Don't push
You
me
know?
because I'm close to the edge. I'm at the jungle time to make me wonder how I keep going on.
The odd couple. So I'm gonna
yeah.
help him be peaceful. Now, behind the scenes, y'all, is so funny. Because behind the scenes, I'm the person who's like, dog, okay, gotta do this. Blah, 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 blah. This is Joe behind the scenes. It's okay. We're gonna be fine. It's good.
But that's
It's good. Things happen.
But did I not tell you that when we was talking to Bob, right? I'm the guy that when, in front of the camera, I'm that guy, but when behind the scenes, I'm the one that calm y'all ass down. 'Cause y'all be acting, I mean, seriously.
I mean, like he was like bringing me all the way down.
Around,
yeah.
In like 5 minutes, right? Because I'm gonna tell y'all we're really having for the show. The angles we had. She was having a huge problem with. This is the Keisa and Joe show, so we're gonna get into this. I gotta explain some stuff here. This is how we're gonna be doing, y'all. This is the morning show. We're right here at the phone, right?
Yeah.
I saw my co-host's face, right? It was horrible. She was looking, she was trying to be nice, but it just showed. You look at a woman's face and they ain't happy. That was you.
Was it?
That backlight was killing you.
Oh
you
my
know what I'm saying?
God.
Her anger and her
Oh my
face,
God.
like, we just gonna get the first show.
Yeah, Joe, we'll just do it.
I said no.
We'll just do it.
I said let's switch the whole set around. Make you happy. Let's get everything the way you want to.
You did.
And as soon as she saw this angle, y'all, she was happy. She was happy.
Yes.
She started smiling and hee and cuckoo and right. She was all good to go. Right. So again, let me tell you something, fellas. At the beginning of the day, when you want to first speak to friends or a woman, make sure that you can make her happy. They just move the cameras around. That's all we have to do. We moved cameras around and she started smiling. She was ready to go live. If we went live the other way, this would have been a whole total different damn show. Let me tell you that. It's been a whole total. I've been sitting there like, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay, Joe.
Yeah. Let's get through. Let's get through. Come on. Let's get through.
She was still like, yeah. Go ahead. So we just gonna get through it. Just gonna get through it. She's putting the makeup on. She's just gonna get.
Do you agree with that? Do you think I was like that, nephew?
I saw that come my eye. I said, I got weird.
We're fine. It's okay. Let's go.
All right, guys, you guys just like it in. What's the time right now, y'all?
Oh, hold on. Come on, nephew.
All right,
10:30.
It's 10:30. 30 minutes past. You guys are locked into your favorite morning show that you guys want to make. And make sure you do us a favor right now. If you're on our feed right now, share this feed out there. Our goal is to get our shows to get 100 people to start watching our show. So share our show out there on your page to somebody who may like listen to our show. Okay, because we're gonna be talking about anything from relationship to news and all that other good stuff. So we appreciate you guys locking in right now. Right? Say what now?
I got some news for you.
Come on.
So the producer. This is the Keisa and Joe show, but the producer said he got some news. So what's the news, sir?
Come on, nephew. Bring it.
I've been hearing about this TikTok mandate that's going out.
No.
TikTok mandate. I heard about it.
I haven't. What's it? What is it?
The TikTok mandate that's coming out.
They're trying to ban TikTok.
They're trying to
America.
Officially, they're officially going through. And
They're going to ban TikTok?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think so.
How in the world would they ban TikTok?
I think this is a shakedown from the government.
What do you think?
What do you mean?
What do you
I think this is a shakedown. TikTok will pay some money.
Oh, so somebody's going to get paid, you think?
I don't think TikTok is going away because it's so too big. It's just my personal
Oh my
opinion.
God.
I love TikTok, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I truly believe what's going to happen is that behind closed doors, right?
Yeah.
An agreement is going to be made some kind of way. Right?
Somebody's going to get paid.
There's so much. Why would the government shut down a multi-billion-dollar business?
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
They just want to figure out, I think usually what happens in companies, which is the government. I'm not saying anything bad, but think about what I'm saying is, if I'm not getting a piece of the pie, if I'm not getting the taxes on it's an overseas company, you come into my country making money, right? Mm-hmm. Why is that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to figure out now, okay, you're getting all this ad money, all this other stuff, right? But we're not, you need to cut us in on a piece of pie. So I think that more to do with money than it got to do with the TikTok thing, because TikTok is no different than all these other platforms out there, right? But I think these other platforms, they've been able to regulate the platforms to what the U.S. is doing. Because you look at TikTok, they're not doing anything. I don't see too much provocative stuff out there like it used to be. It used to be the Wild Wild West, but TikTok is really, strengthening up because they want to become, I think, a different form, but another YouTube channel.
Sure.
And I think that's what I see TikTok going towards myself personally.
Sure.
I like all the platforms, but you still got to figure out what works for you. But I think you got to pay to play.
Yeah.
I think that's
Absolutely.
that's the biggest thing with Google. Remember Google, Microsoft?
Absolutely.
In the oil, the standard when they became standard oil, and they broke it all up because the government wanted to break into it, and then he got richer.
Mm-hmm.
All these things, it always boiled down to at the end of the day,
money.
So I think at some point, I don't think TikTok is going to go away. Y'all let us know what you think. Put it in the comments, right? But let us know what you guys think. I don't think TikTok is going to go anywhere myself.
And I think you mentioned a legitimate point too, in that what's happening now, and this is why we are in this space, and we're saying that, and are bold enough to say that we can do a morning show because this is where people are going for their news. They're going to the TikToks, they're going to the other social media platforms, whether it's the Facebook, whether it's the YouTube or Instagram or whatever. So people are going to these platforms for news. So to abolish that platform, how really does that happen? Because some people are making money. And I actually, and maybe even for selfish reasons, I would say I certainly hope that doesn't happen, because really, I don't know about you all. Am I alone? But I have been sort of a late bloomer as it relates to TikTok. I have been more of the traditional sort of Facebook and Instagram sort of person. But here's what I can say. But okay. Facebook is still one of the most lucrative platforms.
Yes.
For content creators.
Facebook and YouTube.
But Facebook and YouTube University, as they say.
Yeah.
YouTube University. So to abolish these, it's almost as if you would be abolishing. And look, I realize these are generalizations, but it's a news source at this point, whether we like it or not. Now, some of the old news heads, I'm 51, and this generation older, that's my genre. So they may take exception to me saying that. But ask some of these millennials and some of these, the ones who come after the millennial, Gen Z. Our nephew is Gen Z. Ask them what they say. They're not normally, and listen, I came from the genre. You did too. You're from a radio background. He was on the radio for years, almost 10 years, right?
10.
I was in broadcasting news. I didn't even know that. I was in broadcasting news on TV for 10 years. Listen, it pains me. What did you say? We got the decades here. So you got 20 years, 2 decades of experience, at least between us. Actually, I'm a 30-year communicator. So you add all that, you're almost 50 years between the both of us. But what I'm saying is, traditionally, my genre and those who are more mature would like to sit down, to an 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or 5 o'clock newscast.
But news is not news anymore.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? When you sit there now, it's entertainment.
It's absolutely.
They're entertaining to the audience, whether it's your political leaning or whatever it may be, but they're entertaining. They're really not giving news. It's more so of a propaganda that I see that, that they got to entertain before you're going to listen to their news. No one wants to sit there and say, well, good evening. Welcome to the ABC News tonight. And tonight, no one wants to listen to that. That's why they got the sofas and everything sitting there for you to sit back and, talk about the news in a leisure type way.
That's right.
So
that's right.
It has completely changed.
Yeah.
But I think this space that we're in and a lot of other people that are in, I think a lot of people are understanding that, no one goes to the TV to look for their news. Yeah. They're going to look for the news clip. Nobody wants to sit there and wait for that news. Yeah. They're going to hear something about it. They're going to type that name in and they want to see the quick version of it so they can get on back to doing whatever they were doing on social media. So
it pains me to say, and let me take a few minutes to say hello to Stephanie, hello to DeMarcus, hello to Kim, hello to Diane, hey Gloria, hey Eric Kirk. Y'all, we're getting to that relationship stuff. Y'all, hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Gloria, it's all about the money. Gloria said. Kiara says, happy Wednesday. Hey, y'all. Hey, just want to speak to you all.
Hump day.
Hump day.
Hey, when y'all at work, can do it right. Put a hump in your back.
Yes, hump day.
You guys are locked into your favorite morning show, the Keisa and Joe live right here at Filter Off right here downtown in Birmingham, right next to the International Pancake House.
Yes.
That's the radio coming out. I mean, we do a little radio.
I hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it. Yes, I love it. Yes, but not to knock these traditional, because that's where I'm from. I still have great friends, great friends, great associates who are in the news business. So I would never knock that entity. But we saw that even because I transitioned out of broadcast news into corporate communications. Worked at Alabama Power for more than a decade, more than I actually worked in news. And we saw the change coming there too. We saw that people were not necessarily tuning into the news. They're tuning into this to listen to their favorite podcasters, like the Keisa and Joe show.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there, okay? Throwing it out there. Yeah, share. Yeah, share the video. Come on. Yeah.
It happened not before the media and stuff actually went in and started switching over more to social. But YouTube had a similar thing.
Really?
Because they were dealing with different countries outside of America, Tokyo,
That's what I was going to say.
like that. And there was a few other countries that were banning off doing something similar to they had some stations. So we might be entering that field.
It's the same thing, you know. YouTube went
Money.
through it. Yeah, it's like I said.
Somebody needs to be compensated.
Right. They will be.
They will be.
They will like be. I said, it's too much money for it not to work. Right. When you sit down behind closed doors, they're gonna say, "What's the price?"
Yep.
What is it that you
Yep.
want? Right.
Yep.
And they're gonna come to some kind of conclusion, and next thing you're gonna know, TikTok gonna be the best thing since sliced bread
Okay,
for
right.
America. Right.
So the question is, do you think? I think it's the fact that America has just not been ready for this social media revolution, or they didn't. Because what I found in the corporate America, they were slow adopters too.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Like they wanted to still get the message out in traditional ways. Let's go, to the news stations. Let's do whatever. And you had a couple colleagues of mine who said, no, we've got to get ahead of the conversation. You all have to get out there on social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram or Twitter. That is going to position us to really be in a position to immediately respond and to, I don't know, I guess just a better way of saying this, to enter the space and not be so archaic and just thinking the only way that we get our message out is to go sit on the news anymore, because who does that? So
Speaking of that,
Miss
Keisa.
Yes. Okay, Key.
Got to ask you a question. Since you want to talk about the news and all this other stuff,
Go for it.
Let me lean over. So, what do you think about people that's dating over 50 or in their 40s? How do they date? Do you think more people are finding love on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok? I'm just asking.
Good point.
Are you finding
love? Look,
love?
Nephew's like this. Yes. Get her.
Are you finding? Are your friends that are single finding love on Facebook in the inbox? I found love on a TikTok platform. Are they doing that?
Oh, good job, Joe.
Oh, are you trying to be funny?
No.
Really? That's what you do?
No. I was complimenting you on your impromptu vocal ability.
Listen, by the time we finish this show, I'm going to get me a record deal. Okay?
I'm in agreement.
Okay.
As long as you sign me up and Nephew as the executive producer.
I ain't signing y'all up on that because
What's up?
Y'all trying to make fun of me on my TV. But seriously, what do you think about, when you're divorced or you're single, you find yourself to be single over 40 and 50.
Yeah.
Are more men and women finding themselves dating from social media or from a social media app? And do you know any of the popular apps that's out there right now?
They are definitely dating via social media. And
really?
it's definitely. In fact, I just had a young lady, sorry, y'all, I hope my microphone is okay. It keeps flipping this way because I want to make sure you all hear this. But I had a friend of mine, and friends, I want to make sure you all give me a thumbs up to make sure you can hear me. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on. Make sure y'all can hear me. They would tell me, right? I just didn't see the green light. So, okay, move it up just a little bit. Okay. So we're going to move it up a little bit, but it's funny that you asked me that question, Joe. Does that work, nephew?
Yes.
Because I'm working with a program. You're working with this too. You're working with this program too. Mm-hmm. She's a fellow participant coach in this program.
Right.
She just had a conversation with me and basically said that she met someone in person and they'd met via Facebook. Mm-hmm. He got in her inbox. It was a train wreck. Based on some things that he said, based on whatever. It was a train wreck. So to answer your question, I'm sorry, I may not have answered that.
No.
Yes, people are meeting. But even with that, what I'm finding is, and this goes back to why we're even in this space. People don't know how to connect anymore.
But okay, so
no, come on, let's talk.
If I see you and I see you beautiful on social media,
sure.
Let me ask you this question, real talk. Are you okay with me inboxing you and saying and trying to hit on you through the inbox?
So great question. Great question. No.
So what would I need to do if I don't know you on social media? What would be the best way to contact you?
Let me revise that. So this is what I would always tell people. I remember doing a singles conference at the church I did attend back in the day, and I will say the advice I gave them then still holds true today. Because here's the deal: I may be able to attract you with something I've said or done in a social media platform, but if you like me, if you really want to get to know me, you're going to have to pull me out of that virtual space. And here's the thing: we're at 51, over 40ish, over 35. We're grown. You're grown at over 35. You're grown at over 50. So here's the deal: we can meet out at a coffee shop. We can meet out to go get a light lunch or light fare. And at that point, if we don't connect, or if there is a problem, we go on about our way. Deuces, no problem. So do I have an issue? I don't at all. But if I'm not on the market or anything like that, but if
I am, but I'm not.
But he is, but he's not really. But if it is not attractive, and perhaps this is just my genre, again, being over 50, it is not attractive to me to go and have to meet someone via an app, via oh God, what are they? Is it Tinder? Is one of these apps?
I have no idea.
Tinder. Come on, help.
Wow.
Is that
Really?
nephew said that's the wild way? It's Tinder. There's Facebook where people meet as well. There's one other that's
I've been
very
tempted
common.
a couple of times because that dating thing on Facebook always pops up on
Yeah.
my page.
Yeah. Do you ever go on there and check it
I
out?
never have.
Yeah. Why don't you check it out?
Because I become a hoe.
Do some what? Say
Because
what?
I become a hoe.
You would?
I know I would.
You think so?
I know I would.
Well, let's
Listen. I'm single, so there.
Nephew said
I'm just being honest.
it's easy.
I'm seriously.
Yeah.
Me being
Yeah.
on that app.
Yeah.
Where women just coming in my inbox.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't see me often. I would never get no work done.
You wouldn't? You
I
would
don't
say
think so.
Why wouldn't you get work? But see, that's the scary thing. That's the scary thing right there.
What?
Because I think you let me tell it, and here we go, y'all. Y'all ready? Go ahead. We're getting ready. Come on, put your gloves on. Let's go. Put your gloves on. We're going here. Okay. See how he tried to flex on me, and nephew with it. Y'all, they flexing on me. So my friends, my female friends, come on, I need you to back me up.
They virtual. They ain't gonna do nothing. They got to get here first. Lean in all you want to.
So here's what I'm saying. So I think that's part of the issue, y'all. I think. Okay, so you said you'd be on that app. You wouldn't be able to get off that app. Well,
It'd be tough.
so that's the problem. You said the same thing, nephew? And you said you heard it here first. Nephew said, breaking news.
That's why I said I'm gonna use his government name on these platforms.
Nephew.
I go on my big name.
I don't blame. That's smart. But see that? Okay, so he says he has a fake name. He says if he were on the app on Facebook, he said I probably wouldn't go out. I would be in trouble. I think he would be a hoe. He says that.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
I think so.
And I'll be telling every woman what I'm doing. I ain't gonna even say anything.
So this is my issue. This is my concern.
What?
I think that so many men are on these social media apps.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're in the virtual world. Mm-hmm. That I don't think it's attractive anymore to come and sit down and talk to a woman and try to get to know her that way.
What is that?
Y'all.
No, it's y'all, because y'all let us do what we do.
Y'all.
No. We just want to. We got to have something to hunt, and y'all want to hunt, and y'all let us, y'all to pray. So don't come in with that.
But that's being, in my opinion, that's being lazy because you're not hunting. If you're able to go through and scroll and look at someone,
the marketplace said we can do that. Y'all are the marketplace.
Well, I need to talk to my sisters.
Okay, because
you all need to stop. Come on, wait a minute. I got some comments here.
Okay, we wouldn't be doing it, so don't come in with that.
My friend Cynthia says, "Oh, people aren't real on social media." Thank you. Hey, Tony. Hey. So Tony, what do you think about Facebook? I think that's part of the problem. Here we go. Mocha Hampton. Well, he did acknowledge the fact that he'd be a hoe. At least he would be an honest hoe. Mocha. Okay, I'm with you, Mocha. At least he did say.
Listen,
so they can't say they don't know.
I would tell
if they enter into that space.
And I would tell you, you're not the only one, but you're the one for today. Are we good or we not?
And therein lies the problem.
What's the problem? I'm being honest.
Because there is not the effort that needs to be put into it. What effort?
She's on the app too. What's she on there for?
Because traditionally, and I think people respect what they have. This is what I think. I think men particularly, I think they respect what they have to work for. If I'm on an app and he's in the inbox and he's just able to scroll pictures and jump in, look, I've done. Okay, come on, you can add your point, your piece.
Who says there's not still working?
Nephew says, who says there's still not work involved? Because, well, in my opinion, you don't have to deal with the interpersonal work of sitting in a person, looking in their eyes, where you can see if they're telling the truth or see if there's a real vibe or whatever.
Really?
Say what
Really?
now?
No, you didn't do that on the show this morning.
I did.
Let's take the interaction of the dating app.
Okay, let's take the interaction of the dating
It's
app out.
still, you have to find somebody you're interested in.
Okay.
Whether that is a coffee shop like this,
Yeah.
or on the street corner, or even in any system, you'll still have to interact.
Okay.
And as a dude, this is just another mechanism to do that from. And then from there, you still don't know the person, even if they were to walk up to you and say,
Okay.
"Hey, Miss Kesha, you are beautiful."
Okay.
You still don't know that guy.
That's
He's just showing
scary.
interest. So after that, then you can go into a setting where it's
You
more
can meet them.
interpersonal.
Okay,
Like
so
everybody ain't getting on it to be like this.
okay, I got
so
nephew said everybody ain't getting on it to be like them to be
everybody
cold.
everybody's not. That's true.
So I will say, so let me be fair, because y'all, if you know anything about me, you will learn I'm a very fair and balanced person. So I will agree with you, nephew, and I will say that it may be a great mechanism in which to meet people. It may be a great mechanism to say, oh wow, hey, I just noticed something you said, or hey, I just noticed whatever. I think that you're beautiful. You know what I mean? Or hey, I'd love to meet with you. Or hey, if you'd like to continue the conversation. I'm just not a person, I guess you could say, who believes that I'm going to spend a lot of time in the virtual world, because I believe that if you're going to spend a lot of time in the virtual world, that's lazy. But I also believe, I said it. Number one. And number two, if you're doing that with me, the concern is you have all the options. And I think that's why a lot of sneaky, what do you call it the other day? I'd never heard it before.
Sneaky.
He called it a sneaky link, which is probably, what's a sneaky link? Help us out. What's a sneaky link?
Sneaky link is something.
It's exactly what it said is. It's sneaky and it's a link up. You link.
You're
know what I'm saying?
link.
It's a sneaky link. Nobody knows. You do what you do and it's sneaky.
Nobody know about it. It's a sneaky link. So, and you know, I know I'm being facetious about it. Listen, online, the statistics are going to support the fact that people are turning to dating apps. I've done these stories before. People are turning to dating apps. People are meeting virtually. So the statistics support that.
I got to rebuttal to what you're saying, though.
Come on, let's have it.
The Bible thumper just said this, and I agree with her to her Bible thumping preference. But okay, before there was social media and apps,
yeah,
men were still hoes.
They were.
Okay.
They were.
They still lied to your face.
They did.
They still played with you.
They did.
You know what I'm saying?
They did.
Men got outside babies and all that stuff. So please skip people what you're trying to say about that app in the virtual world. In the real world, women were still getting played.
They were. But this is just another mechanism.
Women still ghosted women. Men still lied to women. They said
True.
right there in your face,
True.
and had a whole wife, and you still went out with them and did what I said I'm going to do anyway. What's the problem?
The problem is, even with all of the things that men were doing, because here's the deal. You're not going to stop a man, or really even a woman, from doing what they want to do. That's pure and simple.
Mm-hmm.
The issue that I have is that because we've entered this virtual space and everyone is more fascinated by what we can find on our phone instead of having to really put the work in. If you've got people who are 25 and people who are 55 saying the exact same thing, I can't meet anyone, no one is approaching me, there is a problem somewhere. And I'm going to say to you, I will just agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree.
It's too much on Kesha. We don't like it. But I'll say this: if you did bring up the Bible point, as far as with stuff,
I don't think nobody can hear you.
Nephew.
Nephew.
Yeah, come on, nephew.
But since she did say with us, she did say as far as Bible point, I would say for her end, I mean, for all of the prominent figures that did cheat around like that, how did it work out? Because if I'm not mistaken, Saul had to go through it. And
David, big time.
Wow.
Big time.
Solomon.
So, and then you see the outcome after the end. So,
God bless
with
they made the Bible.
Get them right there.
God bless them, and they made the Bible.
We're gonna call him Tyler Perry, because Tyler Perry with my dear, he can mess up some scripture.
Wait a minute. Listen, King Solomon was the wisest man.
He was, but he wasn't wise when it came to them women. He was wild.
So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, God is a forgiving God.
He is. Y'all don't, let me, we're gonna take some heat. Nephew, thank you for jumping in. Now let me tell you what some of these sisters is
I'm just saying, God
helping.
supports me. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all pray for him. Y'all pray for him.
I-
Let me see what Miss Gloria said. Miss Mocha said, okay, you acknowledge that. Tony says, I believe social media is a hindrance. Miss Gloria said, we shouldn't allow it, sisters. Right on, Miss Gloria. Tony, and y'all, my screen is far away. That's why I'm looking like this. Miss Tony says, at this age, I don't have the time or patience for all of this social media and texting or dating apps. There is a time and place for social media and apps, but mind stimulation is underrated. Nothing will stop. Huh?
I say that man said there is no.
Yeah. Nothing will stop among anyone from nothing will stop anyone from doing what they want to do. Joe, behave is what Tony said.
Bro, I'm just hey, listen, Tony, bro. I'm just keeping it real on the show.
It's not gonna happen, Tony.
Okay. Hey, they call me Mo, man of experience. Okay, I am a heathen every once in a while, but I'm just saying. But I'm just honestly, all jokes aside here,
Yeah.
I get what women are saying.
Yeah.
But this is my only issue to what the pushback I get from women when I say what I say.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Even on my show, but you'll like the show.
Okay.
Men only do what you allow us to do.
Mm-hmm.
When you go on that app,
mm-hmm.
women are on the app for the same thing that men are.
I agree.
They want the quick hookup.
I agree.
Right? So
I agree.
we get blamed for what y'all allow us to do.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So there are women like you, yes, that app would not be for you. You need to go to the virtual world. But don't come over to the virtual world complaining about what we do. Stay your ass over there
I agree.
in the real world.
I
And look
agree.
for your real world man.
I agree.
Over here, these grown folks too.
I agree.
We do what we do, how we do it.
I agree. I
Stay
agree.
in your lane. That's
I
all I'm
agree.
saying. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here complaining and talking to me crazy about what I'm doing over here in the virtual world. Stay your ass over in the real world and do what you do. We cool with you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If she's on that app and she want to rock with your boy today, shut up and let her rock with me.
Oh, you're right.
You go find your real
right.
man in the real world. Wait for him to whatever, however you gonna find your real man. You ain't gonna find him in my world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you slide in my world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you slip out slide.
But the question that I had, Ronald Reese said, two great people. Hey, Ron. And Tony said, you are right. It is what we allow. And here's what at the end of the story. Here's what all of this, how I can say with all of this. I totally agree with that point. I totally agree that this is about choice. And if there were not activity there, if there were not people there, this couldn't happen. It's the same thing as it relates to cheating in relationships. A man can't cheat alone. Ladies, he can't cheat alone. I'm gonna say what I say, and this is and don't get me wrong, we're all grown here. So we have earned the space, and we have earned the right at 51 and 53. We've earned the right to say, this is what do you say all the time? My choice, my life, my time. We've earned the right to be able to say that, and I get that that's your saying, but I'm saying I get exactly what you're saying with that. But I still will say, do I think it has contributed to the decline? Now, Ronald is on here. Ronald, you'll have an interesting point. I'd love to hear from you. Do I think it's contributed to some challenges in relationships? I do. Do I have an issue with the fact that people are going on apps and dating social media wise, and there's Facebook with their dating? No, that's their issue. Is it for Keisa? No. But again, do I believe it has contributed to some things? Because if it's helping us, a lot of you wouldn't even be on here commenting, listening, or even being at this vantage point with us to be able to say, "Hey, PJ," speaking to one of our buddies. But again, the problem that I have, and I'm still going to enter this space, and I'm still going to be just as controversial as I want to be. I don't expect all of you to agree with me. That's fine. I don't, and you and I stand from the point where we don't agree on a lot of this. But I have the problem, and I'm compelled to enter the space because when women who are 25 and women who are 55 are all saying the same thing, guys don't approach me anymore. Well, sister, I know why he's not approaching you, because he's on the app.
No, that's not
on the app too, and I saw you up.
Okay. But see, this is why I really disagree with what you're saying here, right? Because sometimes people are not approaching you because you're not approachable.
I agree.
Sometimes you're not being approached because you're not going anywhere to be approached.
I agree.
So
that was a blanket statement.
When a woman says men are not approaching me, or good men are not approaching me, I'm gonna say this to women, and I tell women, when you're doing this, if you guys got time, come and share our videos out there. Okay,
Please share.
I mean, hit the like button, all of this stuff.
Yes.
But do this when we're talking about this.
Yeah.
If you're saying to us, okay, where are the good men at?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, are you a good person?
Mm-hmm.
The woman herself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you taking care of yourself? I'm gonna say this really up in the air, but are you the kind of person that a man wants to approach?
Do you look attractive?
Thank you for saying.
Do you look attractive? Are you physically appealing?
Can I say this? Do you take your pictures from way up here? Are the pictures way up here, or do you take your pictures right here?
Yeah. Okay. Where you can really see how much you weigh.
Okay, like I said,
I'll say it as a woman.
You know what I'm saying? So when you said men are not approaching you, there may be a reason.
Yeah. You may not be attractive to him.
In the real space.
Yeah.
That certain men that you want are not approaching. I'm not saying a bad thing. I'm not shaming anybody, but I'm saying at the end of the day, when you're talking about approaching you, men that approach women, they need to be approachable, number one. Yeah. And they need to be something that I want to approach.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Now,
go ahead.
I will say this.
Fernando said, boom, he's agreeing with you. Okay. But I think you know Fernando Parker?
Yeah, that's my studio.
Fernando said, boom. So he agreed. He agrees. Nicole said, men don't approach because they fear rejection. Sorry, y'all, my screen is way away.
Okay. Some men fear rejection, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The hoes like me, we don't fear rejection.
Hoes.
If you're a hoe like me, you don't fear rejection.
You're calling yourself that? Okay.
Listen, you see my finger? There's nothing on my finger. So whenever I meet you,
well, you're being honest, aren't you? So no woman can come to him and say, listen, I hadn't told you whatever.
Listen, I'm real talk. I'm not in a relationship with anybody.
Right. Okay? That's honest.
I'm not trying to get in a relationship with anybody.
That's honest.
If we hang out, whatever we do. We grown folks.
We grown folks.
But I'm not going to sit here and play any games with anybody about this right here. I'm not on this thing for
That's right. That's right.
Here, we're doing a show.
We're doing a show. That's right.
What men need to be able to do and understand is, why don't we be more honest, right? If I want to spend time with you, I tell you I want to spend time.
I don't even look. I can leave on that point. Go ahead. Go ahead and handle the show. What did you say?
I said, well, no,
I'm coming back. That's right.
Tell a woman.
I can leave on that point.
For me, when I'm talking to a woman, you've been around me.
That's right.
I always tell you, the grass is mud as hell over there. It ain't no grass, there ain't no seeds under me, right? So hang out with me, spend time with me, but at the end of the day, guess what? It's nothing going on. There's no attachment. I'm not trying to be your man. I'm not trying to get married to you. I don't see no future with you at the end of the day.
Right.
So don't play. I don't play games with you.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
I'm busy.
That's right.
I don't have time for a relationship right now. I don't want a relationship.
But most dudes that take your approach or how you stance on it, they're not seeing that.
So what do you mean when you say it? You said most dudes are not taking his stance. They're not being honest.
Yeah, you say
Yeah.
Most dudes, even if they were to take that, and they would have just, hey, that's what I am. It is what it is. Most dudes are not going to go out and say that to the girls.
No.
They know most girls. They try to go out.
Most men are not going to say a dude like that.
That's true.
But when a woman started asking you, are we going to be exclusive? Are you talking to anybody else? What's wrong with me telling you as a man? Okay? That yes, I'm talking to other people.
I'm dapping you up on that.
Seriously.
I'm dapping you up because I think
I'm single.
Why would you lie?
Why would I tell you that? Why would I be exclusive with anybody?
But you have to ask your brethren that because a lot of guys do lie.
No, we lie because we think that's what you want to hear.
Okay.
And we want something. We want to slide later on. So my first intention when I see you, most men.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody, but I'm gonna say most men.
Right.
We want to smash.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to the quickest way to smash. So I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear, what you want to hear. It may not be true. Mm-hmm. Okay. But what I can tell people is from my personal experience is you tell the truth. Mm-hmm. So a woman gonna smash, she's gonna smash. She smash you on the first date or the third day. So
just tell her the truth either way.
Tell her the truth because what happens is when you lie, you get a whole bunch of headaches.
You need to. I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
You need to
hurt this woman for the way.
And you reduce. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. And you reduce. No, I did.
Yes, you did. You see this is what I have to put up with, right? No, you got to cook. Go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't mean to interrupt you as a damn life. Go ahead.
Y'all help. Y'all pray for me. I need a little help out there. As you can see, I did not mean to interrupt. But this is what I will say. You need to do a new hashtag. And you need to do a hashtag that says "Tell the Truth,"
Okay.
because I don't know why men, and how can I say it? Why do men have they been conditioned? And I guess maybe some other guys on there can help us out and say, men, why do or why wouldn't you tell her the truth now?
I just told you.
Because you want to smash. What's
I mean,
what's
when-
another
when-
aspect?
When a man first see you, I don't see you. When I first see you walking down the street, okay?
Uh-huh.
I am not looking at you and say, "Damn, she's gonna be my wife."
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not. First thing when I look at you, I'm gonna say she's cute.
Russell said that with Ciara.
No, he did.
He did. He did. He said he saw her he did an interview, and I posted the interview on my Keisa Sharp page. I'm serious.
Do not compare Russell Wilson to the rest of us.
What? Oh God, don't you? You're okay.
Russell Wilson is a good man.
Okay, I was about to say.
I love everything he's about.
But
you can have your dream girl.
Yeah.
Russell got a bank account.
I got you.
Plus, that's to you.
That's Ciara.
Ciara
was kind of like she was out there.
No. But again, he saw something. He like, if I ever get the opportunity, I want to be with her.
Okay.
You see her as a singer. She's out there all the time, so you see her.
Yeah.
If I see you walking, I don't know who the hell you are.
Right. But you see Ciara.
But I see your name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I see your cleavage out there. So I'm looking at your cute hair, your long nails. So that's what I see for that first time.
Okay.
So when I first see you, I'm trying to get your attention.
I got you.
I am not sitting there saying, "Hey, I'm gonna make that woman my wife right there." I don't know.
Most guys.
I don't know nothing about you.
I got you. Most guys aren't doing that.
I have no idea who you are. I just know you fine as hell. You got my attention, and them things slamming right there. That's all I know.
Yeah, most guys.
So when I start talking to you,
yeah,
after maybe 1 or 2 days,
yeah,
my mind started sort of kind of,
think about
maybe sort of kind of possibly depending on the conversation.
It takes some time.
But at this stage of my life, because I'm in my 50s,
yeah,
and I done went through a divorce twice.
Yeah.
I ain't thinking about marrying your ass right away.
No. No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take some
I'm
time.
lonely, and I'm not kind of guy that want to hurt and get married again. But I'm in no hurry.
Yeah.
So the one thing I need to make sure women understand from me is,
yeah,
that's not where I am right now.
Yeah.
You know, because I just want to talk to you. So
yeah.
I don't think men. That's in this space that's been divorced once or twice. When they see the woman, they're not looking in the beginning.
Right? For a wife.
For a wife, they're looking for someone to talk to and see where it goes. You know what I'm saying?
I love this. I love this conversation. Let me bring some of our folks in.
Sure.
Kiara says Kiara is of a chic affair. Hey Kiara, she decorated for our event. She is amazing.
She is. Y'all make sure y'all follow her because you want your event done.
She's gonna do it right. A chic affair. Oh my gosh. Women can respect open honesty because some of us are in the same way. Put it out there, at our big age. Absolutely. Be honest. I'm with you, Kiara. Tony, I agree. Everything is not. Let me put these comments up here. There we go. Boom. Everything is not for everyone, but people can't complain if you're not making an effort to date. People can't complain if they are not making an effort to date.
You know
Tony too? I love Tony. My goodness. We know a lot of the same. Yes, we love you, Tony. We love you, Tony. You know her?
No, he don't love Tony.
Tony. A miss. Orlando. Hey, Orlando. He says exactly, Kiara, going. Tell us what's up. Be honest. Ronald. What did Ronald say? Ronald says, if I'm honest, I am not the best person because I haven't dated 22 years to being married. He is a married man. I'm not familiar with the correct dating environment because Ronald, it's a whole thing right now that the current dating environment is a whole thing. Orlando says people hate the truth. Okay, and Tony, there we go. All right, I just wanted to acknowledge you all. I thank you so much for joining us today. And Mocha made that comment. Mocha said, "Hey, you're on point with the Keisa and Joe." My girl Nicole, look, Nicole said, "Wow, Joe said he's a hoe." Nicole, he said it live on air about 3 or 4 times.
And let me clarify this. Right?
Yeah.
So, am I dating somebody, or do I have a lot of women? That's what you know, because I'm busy.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is I am not going to be holding to you if I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to whoever I want to talk to.
Multiple people.
But I talk to you a lot.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
I talk to other women a lot.
Absolutely.
So I'm a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And when I'm saying, I am for the streets. So I'm going to talk to whoever I want to talk to, whatever I want to do, when I want to do it. That doesn't mean I'm sleeping with everybody. What I'm saying
exactly.
is I'm a free man.
Absolutely.
And there's no woman right now.
Totally agree.
Who is going to tell me who I can talk to, who I can go out with,
totally agree with you.
What I need to go do. And you don't question me if you see me out with somebody else. No, I'm not going to have that. So that's why
totally
I say
agree.
Right now, I'm a hoe. You know what I'm saying? So when people say
equal a single man?
No. The way I live my life.
Oh,
The way I live my life, sir.
I had to see who's gonna clear that up. Like,
Listen, man, listen. People who know me, know me. People who want to get to know me, get to know me. You can take that word for whatever you want to take it for. I'm not here to clarify anything. Because again, I'm Joe Lockett.
Yes.
I'm single. I'm happy. I live my life the way I want to live my life. I always tell people, live your truth.
Yeah.
I'm 53 years old. I'm not going to be holding to what the world think I should be.
That's right.
Be very respectful.
That's right.
Right.
That's
but
right.
Being married twice, you're within boundaries, and you should always respect your marital vow. Right. But at the end of the day, for me, because I'm single, I had to understand what that means. Yeah. It means I can do the hell I want to do.
That's right.
Period.
That's it.
I don't have to date you.
I'm with him.
I don't have to tell you that I'm gonna be in a relationship with you.
I'm with him.
I'm not obligated if I talk to you for 2 weeks to come keep talking to you tomorrow.
You're correct.
But we get to talking with you, man. We get these things, and for whatever reason, everybody try to rush and get in a relationship and see where you are. I don't know where the hell I am with you. If I'm dating you for the first time and talking to you, I don't know if I want you to be my girlfriend. Next show. Let's talk about this. We gotta, because I'm 150% in agreement with you. Really?
I know.
Okay. Oh my God. Let me get him and walk away.
I know. I'm 100. Look, and Kiara. Kiara has said, I might be biased. I'm a female. Joe put it on the table. You know what you're dealing with. Now you decide. Kiara also said, know what single means and act accordingly. Tony says, if you ask 10 people the definition of dating, you'll get 10 different answers. That's good. That's good. Dating does not mean I'm sleeping with them. But to some people, it does. That's good.
What I'm saying.
That's good.
Can we clarify what dating is for me? Because like I said, dating
Come on.
Is, and this is like my good friend Denise will be on my show.
Yeah.
She says collecting data.
Come on now. So that's good.
So if you're collecting data,
that's good.
Right? If I'm dating you, I should be able to talk to you. You should be able to go out on other dates with other people. Because dating, if I'm talking to you on the phone, right?
100%.
I have not said, Keisa, I want you to be my girl. I want
That's right.
I'm dating you.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
if I'm on the phone with you, right, and we're dating, why can't we, okay, if my phone went, hey, Key, I'm going to call you back later. I got another phone call coming in. Right? Okay. Well, if you got another phone call coming in, I should be okay with that. I'm not going to ask you at the end of the day, who is that and why did somebody else call you? Because we talking.
That's right.
So I think we need to, in our space of 50, can we mature a little bit, y'all? And if y'all got time next week, make sure y'all bring your ass on down here to Filter Coffee Parlor and hang out with us. Because we want to drink some coffee. Just don't be on here on the virtual. Because you said you don't like virtual. Tell them people to get their behind.
Come on down here.
All right, come on down, y'all.
Next time.
All right, but we'll be down here next week every Wednesday, y'all. But seriously, can we get to the point of making sure we understand what dating is?
Tony is in North Carolina, I believe. She's joining us from North Carolina.
Yeah. Because she moved. She moved it. Yeah. She moved. You know, Tony. You know, I'm gonna try to holler at Tony.
You were. I love Tony. So I would have loved to see you two together. I love Tony.
North Carolina brothers, y'all didn't get it, Tony.
I love Tony. So I would have loved to see you two together. Tony says, she's in Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, Mr. Ronald Reese said,
come to Charlotte and do a show from Charlotte.
From Charlotte with our girl Tony, just telling you all the truth. He letting you know up front. Yeah, Joe telling you all the truth. And how can you disrespect that? I think what everybody is saying is they appreciate the fact that at least you're being honest. And Ronald also added, Ronald's is my brother. I think economics and women's economic leverage in relationships changed dating in 2024. The priority and needs of relationship are different for both men and women. And I think that's so good, Ronald, because I think that the issue is what works for your relationship. I even think that's in marriage. Now, Keisa can have an opinion about something. Joe can have an opinion. But if a couple, they come to whatever, an agreement, I don't have an issue with that. But let's go back to what you were saying about this honesty thing. I have 100%, 150% respect honesty. So nobody can be, and people may be shocked with how you say it, or they may say they may not agree with your terminology, but it's your life. Like you said, at 53, you're choosing, and you have the ability to choose how you want to live. You have the ability to choose who you want to spend time with, and everybody that you spend. And I will say this, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb on my own and say this, but one of the most unattractive things I believe is another person's insecurity. Related to how you're dealing with people and who you're dealing with. Listen, y'all, you're not going to stop people from doing what they want to do. But but again, like I said, back on this video that I commented on about Cam saying, women can't be friends. Yeah, the guy may have a goal of doing, but as a woman, you have the right and you have the ability to set the parameters. Really, really, both of us do. Really, the guy does too. Because some women, you have cougars out there who say, "I'm getting mine. I want to get mine." And I see that guy, he's fine, and I want some of that. You have women who do the same thing. So let me be fair. But again, people, we set the parameters. So I have no problem with you being honest. I was sitting here thinking as you were talking, though, I was like, I wonder if we need to do a show and ask the women and say and let some women tell us, because I think
women lie too.
Yeah.
No, women lie too. They'll tell you one thing, but behind closed they're afraid.
Yeah.
I hate you telling me.
No, I'm being very honest.
Yes.
They would get on camera and tell you one thing, right? And say there's all this stuff from the church and God and, be all this, right? You one of the freakiest things behind closed doors. You're talking all kind of stuff. I've seen women that say you would think they're the whole thing. They get on the phone with you. They bring up the sexual conversation. They send you a sex text.
Wow. I've actually heard this before.
I'm just being honest.
I've heard this before.
For the women that y'all think that's all out there, those about something.
Yeah.
Man, I'm in the streets. I'm telling y'all, those women are some of the
Not me.
women.
Not
I
me.
didn't say you. Everybody ain't you, man.
Not.
Everybody don't sit on the morning bitch with Bible verse in the morning and meditate to God. Good God.
Oh, that's right. You and Ronald took common ground together. You remember Ronald? Ronald Reese?
Yeah.
Okay. Kiara says, wait a minute, we gotta go. We don't lie, Joe.
That's a lie.
Get him, Kiara.
That's a lie that
we
you don't
don't
lie.
We don't lie. Okay. We just may embellish. Tony says, you're right, Joe. Men lie just as much as that, or we're probably saying as women too. Men control access to marriage. Women control access to sex.
All the above.
Women give up leverage too early and too quick. Boom. That's why I say we need to really have some women, and we need to allow some women to chime in, and we need to do a show on women. You may not like.
I want an honest woman. Okay.
We may not get that.
Yeah, I want to do a show then because we'll be wasting our time.
Come on.
It'll be great for conversation piece though.
Man, listen. If y'all see how I speak, right? I need you to come on and tell your truth.
I would love to
Don't come on here and giving these social media, church going proper answers. No.
That's right.
Say what it truly is, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
If I slept with you on the first date, I still may marry you. Mm-hmm. It just depends on what kind of woman you are.
Yeah.
At this stage in my life,
yeah,
I have been with, when I was married twice.
Yeah.
Went through all the stuff that y'all said is supposed to be so nice.
Yeah.
I'm not like I said, divorce.
Yeah.
The 60 days, 90 days, 120 days, whatever the hell y'all want to say, at the end of the day, y'all still divorced. Y'all still single. Y'all did it that way. So again, why not live your life the way you want to?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. In other words, you're saying with sex, we shouldn't. That can't be for you at this point. That ain't the creme de la creme.
Can I say this?
Come on.
I'm very honest about this.
Go ahead.
I'm sick and tired. Okay, y'all women thinking that you use it is the best thing since sliced bread, because y'all get me too. I'm a prize. It takes two people to tango.
My goodness.
No, listen. I don't give a damn about being in trouble. Listen. If a woman, her stuff ain't no better than my stuff, because for me to give her what I gotta get, I'm a prize too. So we're both prizes. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm just gonna say what I said. We're both a prize. Okay. It takes two to tango.
Let me put my glasses on.
If I'm knocking it down the right way, okay, and you coming back, I'm a prize to you too. So don't play me like that. Come on, man, stop.
Let me put my glasses on.
I'm sorry, this is more than Those are Joe like it, so we'll do a little bit more. Go to the show you Bob. Maybe too early for y'all in the morning, but I'm tired of it.
So you think too early to be talking? Hey, Stanley, man, just looking at the viewer numbers, they have been constantly going up. So the two of you are doing something right. Well, apparently we just hired him to the show because he's going to be our numbers guy to figure out what we're doing.
Make sure y'all do us a favor, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and share the video.
Share it out, y'all. That's right.
When y'all see our flyers and our video share, they come out there. And then, like I said, the other thing is going to be y'all come on down to the show.
Yeah.
Okay? We are the show.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all already see what time it is. We are the number one show. Listen. This is our first show, and we are the number one show in our time slot for what we do.
Okay.
We're the only people doing.
Okay, only people doing. Hey, listen, my buddy Santo. Hey, Santos, how are you? Santo says, I agree that men are the prize. Santo Moss, look, I'm gonna give you the look like I gave him. Look, Santo, I'm gonna give you the look. Ladies, what do y'all think? I'm not saying yay or nay. I'm just looking. So Santo would say it Orlando, where are you, my guy? Because I'm sure you would be right along with your boy Joe here.
Let me ask you this question.
You're about to put me on the hot seat.
No, it's not the hot seat, but I'm asking you.
Okay.
I understand when you say that y'all holding back on sex.
Okay.
But think about this too.
Yeah.
At some point, you want me, right? You're holding back because you want me.
Sure. As a woman.
Right? Yeah. You're holding back because at some point you think, I want to get with him too. So you're saying you're the prize.
Yeah.
But you're thinking I'm a prize too because you want to see what I got.
Okay.
So why come I can't think as a man that I'm just a bigger catch, just as you? And I'm going to make sure that I protect myself. Because there are some women I'll be real talk with them.
Yeah.
I won't sleep with.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm a good prize and I'm not going to give myself to you. You're not worthy of me.
Yeah.
Like y'all think I'm not worthy of you because y'all think I'm a hoe. I may think you're not worthy of me too.
Yeah.
And that's what I think men need to take more control of too. You can't control me with what you got.
Yeah.
I can control you with what I got too, because if I don't give it to you, I can get it to somebody else that I more appreciate and gonna appreciate me too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying at the end of the day, as men and women, we got to say, yeah, you are a queen and I love you. And if I'm in love with you, I'm gonna give you all the top respect.
Yeah.
But if you're not that to me,
yeah,
I'm just as much a surprise. We 50-50 in this baby. You're dating me and I'm dating you.
Well, let me ask you a question. Why do we even have to have that perspective of one being the prize or not? Why can't we? Because that gets a little sticky, icky. Because at the end of the day, if I love somebody and if I want to be with a guy, I would say, yeah, definitely, he would be a prize. He would be something. I'll be honest. When I first hear it, though, it kind of raises my whatever. Because
why?
Because what I'm concerned, and I'm not saying I'm right. But what I'm concerned that I'm hearing this, we're putting each other in competition is what I'm hearing. And work with me here. Hear me out. I'm not totally 100% accurate, but we're putting each other in competition. I'm the prize. No, I'm the prize. No, I'm the prize. No, I'm the. And look, at the end of the day, we're grown. And at the end of the day, this is just an example, teaching purposes only. I'm the prize to somebody. That guy is the prize to somebody. You understand? So when we do that and we have decided, well, I can hold back, why are we doing that? Why do we have to have that attitude? If I love you, if I want to be with you, it's going to happen. If we don't see eye to eye with that, or if we're in this, I'm the prize, I'm this, I'm that. I don't want any of that, because my concern is somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. And I'm not taking a loss, and I don't feel like a woman or even a man should have to take a loss because of another person, because they're trying to figure out who's the bigger prize. So I shy away from that, and that's not Bible.
No, that's not Bible. That's you. I agree with that. But in the world that we live in, when you say in real world, right?
Yeah.
What do we hear?
I don't know.
No, but I'm saying, what do women do?
Say I'm the prize.
They withhold what Women say, I'm not going to see these guys until I see such and such and such. And so for us as men, the game is set. This is just what the game is in the marketplace.
I'm listening.
The game is set to the point where man is coming after you, right, to see can you get what you got.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But because that's the game that is set. And a lot of men at the end of the day, right, that's what they're going for. And I tell women this all the time, y'all, real talk.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about pulling down the pants. I'm gonna get that anyway, because that's I'm that dude. That's a bonus to us. I really need to get to know you at this stage of my life. You see what I'm saying? Me and we boning, doing whatever that I don't care about none of that at this stage of my life.
You get to a certain age.
Here's the thing about it. If you love me and you like me and I like you, that's gonna happen. So I already know it. I can predict the future. That I can talk to you, that sooner or later that's gonna happen. But I don't want you may be crazy as hell. Right? And if I get it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get big whipped.
What is the Martin Lawrence movie that he played with Lynn Whitaker?
The love, thin line
between love and hate. Yeah.
So again, me being this stage of my life, you have to be very careful, because once a woman, sometimes, not all the time, when a woman sleeps with a man, now she feels that y'all together. Yeah. And I'm very leery of who I'm going to spend my time with. That's a lot of work taking my clothes off of somebody. I mean, for me, that's a lot of damn work. I'm not going to share with this anybody. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, because if it's bad, right, I'm mad, right? And then here's the thing, it's awful when you get to meet somebody in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying.
That's a 25-year-old
But
speaking.
I'm
He said,
saying,
nephew said
you
his
know,
stuff is off at the door.
no, but I'm saying, if I got to want,
Yeah.
it's not, for me, it's
Yeah.
no more narcissism.
Yeah.
I don't want to just say, hey,
Yeah.
we did that.
Yeah.
If I spend my time with a woman now, I want to say because I wanted to spend that time and I enjoyed that time. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I don't want to have wasted energy.
Yeah.
And for me, just being out there and being with a woman, to me, that would be just wasted energy at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I look at it a lot different now when it comes to the sexual part of it.
Yeah.
I want to know, Ken, like me and you, we laugh and we talk. We have a great conversation. We're talking about business, right? We can start to finish each other's sentences. And if I'm ever going to get back in another relationship with somebody, we need to be able to have fun.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to see if I get with a woman from now.
Yeah.
Whenever I decide to get back in the marketplace, is one thing.
Yeah.
I want to see us at our worst and see how you handle me and how I handle you.
You have to.
You know what I mean?
You have
that
to.
Makes sense?
Yes, it makes it. You have to. You have to. Because I know a friend of mine, and her and her husband have 2 boys, and you won't ever know anything. I don't believe, you may disagree with this, but I don't know that you'll know everything prior to getting married. But I'm with you. You have to see that person at their worst. You have to see how they handle the pressure. You have to see. It is do they scream? Are they knocking in the wall when they don't get their way? Are they angry? Are they wanting to knock you in the head? When they don't have their way. Does she want to yell and get all up in your face and be aggressive? You absolutely. As much intel. You said it right earlier. I told you I didn't disagree with you. Dating is about getting information. We're grown at this point. Anytime, and nephew, he's 25. He's grown still. He's a man at that point. And at this point in our lives, if I had to tell my younger self anything, I would have just said, we're making our own decisions. What doesn't work for you, it just doesn't work. We don't have to fall out. We don't have to be sworn enemies. You understand? You and I are on a calmer level right now because we're at a place where we're really looking at purpose and we're looking at legacy in the fall season of our lives, okay? And we're in the fall season at age 50 and over. So I don't have time. I know Joe would probably say the same thing, or he'll tell you that let's not do the drama. If we're not going to work, we just don't need to work. You understand? They're more how are you doing? They're more fish in the sea. So I totally agree with you. And I don't know that there's enough value that's placed on friendship, on just being friends.
Now that part there, I totally agree because this is what I do with all my friends.
Yeah.
We have a pact.
Yeah.
We're not crossing boundaries.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Because I need us to stay friends.
Yes.
And once you involve sex, it gets awkward.
It gets skewed.
I've been there, done that, and I've told myself again, I promise that if I'm working with you or we in
absolutely,
space, right,
absolutely,
I am not going to.
We're not going there. That's tricky. It gets tricky.
It's tricky when it doesn't go well.
That's right.
It's okay if y'all
if
work,
it's going well,
right? But it gets tricky if it doesn't go well and y'all got business.
Absolutely.
Or y'all in the space that y'all trying to do certain things.
Absolutely.
Because now he got to see you with somebody else, you got to see him with somebody else, and it's that awkwardness, right? So now I'm older, I do my best, and I'm like I said, I'm not a Christian yet. I'm still working on my black ass, but y'all pray for me. But I'm trying to be better.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm trying to have a little more discernment about the relationships that I have.
Of course.
And what I've learned is, the more honest I am with people, sometimes more problems I have.
Because you're more honest, you have more problems.
The more honest I am with people,
that's disappointing.
And because here's the thing, even if you tell some women, right, that this is what it is, women think they have the idea that they can be better than the woman that was before them, for them.
Competition.
So they think that, okay, well, I know what he's saying, but if I did this, and this, right, he's going to want me. No, hell no.
Yeah.
Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want you.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be in a relationship with anybody.
Yeah.
But see, when you get very stern with a woman, now become, well, what's wrong with me?
Yeah. That's insecurity in her.
Yes, but you see, that's what a man has to be to pick out the insecurity of a woman. You gotta pick that out early.
Yeah.
Because even though you tell some
time.
women, right, that this is not what you want, they have an idea in their head that some way, somehow,
I'm going to change him.
And it will change. And when
That's-
it doesn't, now you're mad at me.
That's why I say we need to talk to some women. I think we need to put some women on the hot seat because some of these issues, we're getting your perspective. Mine is a little. I know it's a little bit different.
No,
what do
I
you call
love your
me?
perspective.
Well, you call me a Bible thumper.
You are.
You got something on your list.
That's that,
Okay.
premium.
You call me. Is it good? The coffee's
Yeah.
good here. Okay. Okay. Nephew says the coffee
y'all
is
need
good,
to
and
come
he's
down
not
and-
a coffee drinker.
What-
At
what-
Harlan.
Hold on. What's this butterscotch coffee? What's it called? The butterscotch coffee that? This coffee
It's called butterscotch.
What's it called? So salty butterscotch.
Salted butterscotch.
Yeah, if y'all ever come down here on Wednesday, feel a coffee parlor. Salty butterscotch coffee. This stuff is really good.
I want to just to acknowledge some folks. This is my friend. This is my family friend. Pastor Doug. You know Pastor Doug Taylor, Rebirth Christian. Yeah. Hey, Pastor Doug. Hey, friend. I think people should go into dating knowing their worth, what they want and what they won't accept.
Okay, but can we stop right there?
Okay. Okay. Come on.
Knowing your worth. What is that? Okay. So when you said knowing your worth is more than your body.
Pastor Doug, help us out. What thoughts do you have? Go ahead. I'm listening, Joe.
So people always say you need to know your worth.
Okay.
I know my worth. I think most women and men know their worth when they get in a relationship. But what is worthy to you may not be worthy to me.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And I just say women. I think you need to tell your worth around who you are as a person than your sex part.
I totally agree
and
with
I think
that.
a lot of women that I see out here.
Yeah.
Right. The sex is high, and I think at the end of the day that you need to look at yourself that what are you as a woman without a man?
That's right.
Are you surviving?
That's right.
Are you providing for yourself? Are you able to pay your own bills? Right.
Yes.
To me, that's your worth. Are you taking care of your kids and your family? How are you set up for your retirement at this stage in your life?
Absolutely.
To me, that's your worth.
Absolutely.
Right? Me sleeping with you, I give a damn about that. I really don't give two flying about all that.
We've made sex too big of a deal, haven't we?
At this age. Life. Now, when you're younger, that's different, but I'm 53 now. So I'm looking at something for your worth.
Totally different.
That is a little bit different.
What you got, nephew?
I think most people, and this is probably be honest, but I think most people around the age.
Most people.
Don't really matter as far as the age in general. Media has trained a lot of women to feel like their work is tied to what they are providing.
Absolutely.
With men, of course, like I said earlier, their work is tied to what they are providing.
Financial arena.
Right.
Or even like influence.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You see a lot of influence popping up. They view their work or they express their work through how they are presented.
So I think you're totally right. Nephew said
A
that
lot of people look at it like that.
that like there's a societal pressure is what you're saying for women that trains them that their worth is tied to their body, et cetera, whereas men it's all about finances and all that kind of stuff.
Because you gotta think about it. If you're looking at it from two different angles, like how Joe said, even for men like Joe, the market is still saying from dude's point of view.
Okay.
Hey, if she got this, is she shaped like this?
Absolutely.
Like that?
Absolutely.
Is she baddie? You know what I mean? She
Yeah, absolutely.
I want that. So I'm already showing you, and it's being vocalized for more than just a man, good dude, but from every dude angle. That's what they're looking at first. So most women are going to tie most of their work with that. Exactly. And when you hear from females, it's like, we need to have this and this and this and that. And then you
needs to buy me this.
Yeah, you got so many dudes not trying to approach women until they have that type of financial power.
Rachel says, I agree with nephew about worth being tied to the body. Well, I mean, let's just think about Instagram. Let's think about all the people who are tuning in on Instagram and Facebook. And I get so tired of it. Y'all are gonna get me for this, but I get so tired of the women shooting and they've got the angle, the neck is slight. You know what I'm talking about, nephew. Yeah. Nephew says he likes those pictures. And look, he's sipping his coffee on that one. And you've got this and you're showing this. So that's why the worth is tied to the body because they're rewarded for it. We live in a penalty, attention, and for some women that they're craving that.
But that's your problem, not mine.
Oh, okay. But again, they're
because here's why I can tie into some of our problems too. Because the good women are going to be looking at that too. How the attention is. The good women want attention too. Outside of even the woman that's just trying to get hers for her own fulfillment. You're not gonna want you like that. Most good women are gonna want to feel you like that.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. You just said know your worth. That's what I'm talking about. At this stage in my life, that kind of paparazzi following is not going to work for a woman who knows that she's going to attract the man that she needs to attract because she knows she can.
Totally agree with that.
So again,
totally agree with
I
it.
hear what y'all saying, but
yeah,
real women and real men,
yeah,
you know who you are and you know how to attract somebody, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't want the real crap and the trash out there that's floating through social media,
right,
liking all the other stuff, right? That is what it is. They're gonna get what they get.
right.
A real woman who knows her worth, number one, is she's gonna know where to go.
Yeah.
And she's not gonna go try to copy what they see somebody else do because she understands that she's been there, done that. She got that T-shirt. This ain't nothing new. Only thing is now you just can flip through the phone and find it, right?
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Nephew's got
questions.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. But do you think it's a lot of women around your age that feel like that? Because I think from what I see, you know, with me and you, when we're met with those real women,
my worth is not my body. I know how to take
status,
care of myself.
Standard, they carry themselves in a way where, of course, whenever they choose to, they get it. But do you think it's a lot of women around y'all age that would have that type of confidence? A lot of these women may be getting just into this dating world again, and their confidence is already low from how it went before, or how their marriage went before.
And they should be in the marketplace looking for another man until they fix that. Like I said, man.
But how do you say if the marketplace, like you said earlier, how do you say if the marketplace is dictating it to go a certain type of way just so you can be noticed?
Okay, so if you divorce, right, and you don't have you're insecure, you need to work on who you are first as a woman or a man. Right?
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying. You're absolutely right. But I'm going to say this again. We're grown as hell. Right? If you go out there trying to emulate a 20 or 30-year-old woman, what she's doing on social media, trying to get attention,
not going to work. Not going to work. Yep. Not going to work.
If you're trying to emulate what somebody else is doing, you don't know your lane. You're looking on somebody else's paper. When you're in school, what else they tell you? Don't look at nobody else's paper. Do your own work. Right? If you got caught cheating in school, you know what I'm saying, you're disqualified. If you're copying with somebody else, you're gonna be disqualified in the place to find a good man because the man you're gonna get the same crap that they get. Unless
you are a baddie at 50 at 50.
But even if you're a baddie
at 50,
you're gonna
go for it.
But you want to get what you get. See what I'm saying? If you know what you want, go for what you want.
Nephew, I can't help it.
Yeah, this is one thing I say for women. Right?
Yeah.
Y'all got to be more acceptable at the age of 50 to approach the man too.
What you mean acceptable?
Meaning that open up that door for him to say hello to you.
Ooh, let's make that the next show.
Yes, because we real hard time.
Well, no, we're good. No, I just want, but that's good because we got into this when we were kind of doing our pilot about how we open the door. Because ladies, sometimes we don't open the door, so we're gonna let Joe and Nephew and other of our male friends teach us how to open the door to get back out there again, and even not get back out there, but even just connect. Because remember, the whole point of us being in this space is to help us to connect and to understand. I've got to shout out some people before we get out of here. You okay with that? Tammy is here. Tammy says, my worth is not my body. I know how to take care of myself. You go, girl. That's right. That's exactly what I want to hear. Thank you for tuning in. Tammy is all the way from Tennessee. Something you said resonated with Kiara, nephew. She said, yes, nephew. And then you had another one. I agree with nephew about worth not being tied to the body. Tony says it is tricky. Even if it does go well, but most of the time that conversation does not happen. That was something we were talking about a little earlier. Sex complicates everything, even when it's laid out and agreed upon. I totally agree with that. You're tying up souls. I think it complicates things. Okay, what else? Ronald Reese kind of gave us a dissertation, but we love it. Hold on, Ronald. The purpose of a relationship is not to win a prize or a competition. I'm with you. In my opinion, it should be mutually beneficial. Equally yoked in marriage. Dating should let you know if you're equally yoked. You said it earlier. Dating is to get information. Absolutely. We should have the same values, benefits, goals, priorities. Joe is honest and transparent, and women should appreciate and respect that, even if they disagree. I'm 100%. Look, even the computer gave the thumbs up. Even the Mac gives the thumbs up on that. I think there's a person back there. Yeah, it does that from time to time. I'm telling you, right? True worth cannot be attached to the body. Thank you, Pastor, for coming back in on that. If that's the case, my worth decreases with age and issue. Worth has to be attached to the value you add to a person's life. Oh, I like that. I like that. What do you add to my life? How are we adding to each other's life at this particular point? Open the door. Oh my gosh, Tony,
At the bottom.
that's our hashtag.
Oh.
Open the door.
Mhm.
So can you help us out next week to show us how to open the door?
Sure.
And why don't I take it from a woman's perspective? You take it from a guy's perspective, and I take it from a woman's perspective, and we show them how to open the door, and not to just relationships, but you all say the problem is in connection. So our goal is to help everyone. Let's connect. Let's connect. This is not that difficult, but we're gonna get back out here and try to help you. What you
All
got to
right.
say, my brother, as you
Hey, I
as
thank
you
everybody for locking in. So make sure you guys follow us on our pages. We'll be doing this live every Wednesday right here at the Filter Coffee Pause. You guys stay locked in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was fun for you. We're going to be the #1 show at this point in time. So you guys know, thank you. And next week, you guys come on have a cup of coffee with us on Filter Coffee Pause right here. And ask for the salty butterscotch coffee. I love it. All right.
and I'm a tea drinker, so I had some of their tea. All right,
I hope it's a great first show. Like we did pretty well.
y'all, let us know what you think. Let us know how we did. We will see you all next week, same time. Okay, we're gonna be here at the coffee shop. Hope you can join
Hey,
us
sure.
too.
Make sure y'all watch my show. I've been on at 4 o'clock today, every day from 4 to 6 every day.
Where did they catch you?
They catch me on the Joe Lockett Show page and all social media, anything Joe Lockett Show or Joe Lockett.
Type in his name. You can
Yes.
follow him on his page. Okay, he has a daily show. My podcast coming out pretty soon. I'll keep you posted on that. We'll talk to you all later. Okay, have a
Thank you
good
guys. Have a
one.
great day.
Love you guys. Love you, Tony. Bye bye.